morning from Incheon, South Korea, or in English, it's called Incheon. We are now at the Incheon International Cruise Terminal, and today I'm planning to go to the town. From the cruise terminal to Incheon Station, it will take around 30 minutes by train. I have been to Seoul and Busan a few times, but I have never been to Incheon, so it is a good opportunity to visit this time. I have no idea what I'm going to look at today. All I know is that they have a beautiful Chinatown and has a rich history about this beautiful city. It is early morning at the moment. Most of the shops are not open yet, but I think some of the restaurants might. So I'm going to show you the view of this official Chinatown in South Korea. As I say, I don't know much about Incheon. To beginning with, I need to take a look at this information map. Wow, there are numerous amazing tourist attractions in this area. Those are not just for international tourists. They are also very historic. I think this morning I'm going to have a very educational trip. It seems like there are many sites that I can visit, but I'm going to choose a few interesting spots so that you guys won't be bored of my videos. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. It will help me grow my channel. Yes, I know it is early morning, but earlier always gives me a different perspective on the city. It is so quiet that you feel like you can enjoy the city by yourself. What I can see here is a lot of different type of restaurant, but mainly are noodle restaurant. I guess because they have a noodle museum here. Up to the top of the hill, I can see an intersection. It appears that it is the spot I should explore. And look at this. Doesn't it look like a scene from a movie? It could be a Chinese drama set here. Two Chinese restaurants are next to each other. The one in front of me is called Gunkwachun, and the other one is called Qingguan. Both are really beautiful in Chinese color. I guess here will be so popular for a Instagrammer or a photo opportunity like me. Now I am in front of the staircase in Chinatown. They have 5 different levels. Let me go to the first one first. This is called King's Row. And then second one is Meeting the Emperor. Slowly, give me a break first. Third is the Journey of the Fantasy Village. I'm keep going up. I can see its 4th level is the Journey of the Great Wall. And then the last level is the Peace in the Flower Garden. What I know about this 5th level is also getting in the Peace Garden. On the 5th level of the Flower of the Peace Garden, they also have 12 Chinese zodiac statues. Do you know your Chinese zodiac sign? In 2025, it will be the year of snake. Oh yeah, by the way, Happy New Year! From the map I saw it earlier before, it says through this gate, I can go to the Korea and US Diplomatic Relations Centennial and the Freedom Park. But I'm going down to explore a different part. I think it will be more interesting. Whoa, can you tell me what's happening at this moment? I only went up around 15-20 minutes, and now those shops are opening and there's a lot more tourists. Let me just be quiet, just film it the way I want and show you a beautiful Chinatown.
그리고 새우고 소금 반죽을 해도 돼요. 끓이는 것처럼 반죽을 해놓고 소금을 넣으면 먹어버리고요.
남들이 나를 쉽게 재밌는데 내가 몰랐어.
It is fun to use my new camera to give you guys a bird eye view. I just bought this camera before the cruise voyage begins. I'm still in the progress of learning how to control it. It is very tricky and I hope you guys like it. Right next to the Chinatown is a fairy tale village. Oh my god, it does look more interesting than a freedom park, I guess. So let's explore with me. Okay, here is the information. Now I know my direction. So in front of me, it is a Pinocchio, I guess. And what is the other one? It look like Beauty and the Beast. And all look too funny. I have to go in and take a look at it. Hold on a second. The name is Fairy Tale Village. Now I get it. It is actually a village for residents. Take a look at those. Someone does actually live in this house. And this look like a shop, but upstairs is a home. Hello, Pinocchio. Could you tell me who made you? Why are you here? Do you belong to this house owner? I don't think it belongs to the government or any organization because look at those paintings. It seems like only the resident paints something on the wall or makes statue randomly. I don't understand. Could you please help me out here? It is almost like a kindergarten, but on an upper level. All the sculptures and paintings are from a well-known story, not a Korean story. What's going on? I'm going to find a local resident and understand a bit more about this fairy tale village. Okay, I spoke with the local and this is what they say. It is called the Urban Revitalization Project. It started at 2013. This fairy tale village was part of the big government project to revive this neighborhood that had fallen on hard times. Back in the day, it was a fancy place for a rich merchant to live, but over time, it got neglected. So, to bring back the visitor and make the area lively again, they turned it into a colorful fairyland. Family friends paid for a fairy tale theme. It was a wonderful comeback story. This village is like a stepping into a fairy tale world. Statues, painting, and themed decorations are everywhere. Each street is decorated to a different story or theme, so you will never run out of enchantment. I think this is a good idea for today's Instagram lovers. Look at me, I'm so pink. Goodbye for the fairy tale talk. Now I'm slowly walking down to the more historic area, including the Chinese and Japanese settlement border and the Incheon Open Pot Modern Architectures Museum. Incheon's history dates back thousands and hundreds years ago, during all different kingdoms and dynasties. It is not a history class now. I'm not going through the whole history about over 1,100 years ago. But what I can tell you is that this staircase and this area could show you the peace between the Chinese, Japanese, and Korean settlements, which is nice to see. And now I'm on the Japanese-style street. This district seems like a friendly neighborhood. Here, There are many cafes, everyday items, and some souvenir stores. During my visit, it also has a night market. If you do come to this part of the world, I strongly recommend to come visit here, and of course the Chinatown and the Fairy Tale Village. As I said it before, there's a lot of historic sites you can visit in this district. There are so many museums, statues, informations, and talk about the history of Incheon. And look at this. Stunning, isn't it? And now I'm going inside the Incheon Open Pot Modern Architectures Museum. What I can see from this museum is about Incheon's history, especially from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Back then, it was a bustling port city where people from all over the world come to trade and share ideas. The building itself is a real gem. It was built in 1922 as a branch of Japan's 18th Bank. It's got his cool architecture style that was all rage back then. This museum is like a treasure trove of an Incheon's past. It is all about preserving and showing off the city architectural and cultural heritage during its heyday as a port. But it is not just about history. It also is a place where you can learn about how Incheon become a melting pot of Korean, Chinese, Japanese, and Western influence. It is real cultural experience. It is close to lunchtime. A local directed me to this Sinpo international market for lunch. Will it be suitable for me? I don't know. Let's check it out. So I can see from my left hand side that they are selling fish cakes. It is very Korean style fish cake. It smells nice, but I will keep moving on to see what else they have. Now I'm sure those are not my kind of food, but I can see this corridor mostly selling household products. It is more like selling food to take home to cook. This is indeed a huge kimchi, but it is not suitable for tourists. Okay, they have two corridors. I think this one will be more suitable for me because I already can smell it. I can see in this corridor they're selling a lot of famous Korean street food like 닭강정, which is a sweet and spicy fried chicken, or this one, mandu, which is Korean dumplings, and hot dog, not a hot dog. Just remember, last episode I always said it, this is actually sweet pancakes. What I can see at the front is a long line of people. Not sure what they are selling. It must be something yummy. Oh, they are selling a famous Korean seaweed. After visiting Sinpo International Market, I have to head back to catch the shuttle bus back to the cruise ship. But before I do that, I like to try more Korean food and do some shopping. You might wonder, this area much more modern than the one I was in this morning. It is on the south side of Incheon, and all new developments are visible as you can see the architects. Where I'm going is the Hyundai Premium Outlet in Songdo. I found my lunch. It is called supa in Korea. Supa is a Korean pot rice, and this restaurant is from a famous master chefs, Lee Chang-soo and Kang Yan-gu. They create this trendy, delicious pot rice brand and recreate recipe from around the world. Now is my final mission before I head back to the cruise ship, which is the most important of the day, shopping. I'm shopping at the Olive Yarn. First, I must get this most popular concealer brush, so I can look better when you watch me. Next, this SPF 50 sunblocks is usually that's what I buy. In fact, I'm actually wearing it now. Next one, I only want to show it to you for fun. In Korea, men like to cover their nipples, which is interesting. Next is this VT Riddle Short 300 and 700. I haven't used it before, but I heard it can improve troubled skin and correct dark spots. You know that Korean glass skin? Koreans have a 9-step cleaning technique, and they like to use face masks once or twice a week. This biodance is my favorite. It is much more expensive back home. The other item I like is this eye patch. It can reduce my big eye bags. Last thing I must buy is these foodologies. It can help me reduce my belly fat. It is time to say goodbye to South Korea. Next stop, Hong Kong. As always, I hope you can hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification so you won't miss any episode. See ya!